Once upon a time, in a village nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling lake, there lived a man named Mohan. He wasn't rich, but he was generous to a fault. His little house, with its mud walls and thatched roof, was always filled with laughter and the aroma of freshly cooked meals. Mohan's wife, Sunita, was the reason for that. He himself worked tirelessly in the fields, his calloused hands and sun-kissed skin a testament to his hard work. His days were long, filled with the rhythm of the seasons, planting in the monsoon, tending during the summer, and then harvesting in the fall. But no matter how hard he toiled, he never forgot the simple joys of life. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, Mohan would return home, his heart as light as a feather. He would share stories of the day with his wife, his eyes twinkling with mud. Together, they would eat their dinner, a simple affair of rice and lentils, and then rest under the star-studded sky. One day, a weary traveler stumbled upon their village. He was dusty, his clothes were tattered, and his stomach rumbled with hunger. Without a moment's thought, Mohan offered him food and water. The traveler ate voraciously, his hunger finally satiated. He thanked Mohan profusely, but refused to accept money in exchange, saying he was a wandering musician and would gladly play a song in return. So that night, after a simple dinner of rice and lentils, the traveler sat down with a small flute made of wood. As he played, the notes floated through the village, weaving tales of distant lands and faraway adventures. The villagers swayed to the tune, their faces illuminated by the soft glow of oil lamps. It was a night filled with music, storytelling, and laughter. And for Mohan and Sunita, it became a cherished memory. The next day, a group of sadhus, holy men seeking spiritual enlightenment, arrived at the village. They, too, were weary from their journey, and Mohan, with his big heart, welcomed them into his home. He offered them food and a place to rest, and in return, they shared stories of their travels and the wisdom they had gathered along the way. One of the sadhus, a man with a long white beard and deep-set eyes, blessed Mohan and Sunita, saying their generosity knew no bounds. As the years rolled by, Mohan continued to share his food, his home, and his heart with anyone who needed it. But his wife, Sunita, couldn't help but worry about their future. Their little savings had dwindled, and their once comfortable life was becoming a struggle. Despite this, they never turned anyone away. One day, Sunita couldn't bear it anymore. She confronted Mohan, asking him why he continued to give away their hard-earned money. Mohan looked at her, his eyes filled with kindness and understanding. "Because it makes me feel good," he said. "And it's always good to make others feel good too." From then on, Sunita respected her husband's wishes, though she often worried about their future. Little did they know that their big-heartedness had been noticed by the village elders. They had decided to honor Mohan by giving him a small plot of land on the outskirts of the village. This land was barren, and most villagers wouldn't have touched it with a 10-foot pole. But Mohan saw it as an opportunity. With Sunita's help, he tilled the soil and planted various crops and fruit trees. Slowly but surely, the barren land became a thriving farm. Years passed, and Mohan and Sunita grew old together. Their small hut was replaced by a sturdier house, but their hearts remained as pure and kind as ever. They continued to share their food and their home with those in need. And the villagers, in turn, remembered and honored their kindness.